In our Durham County, I am sorry for to say that hunger and starvation is increasing every day for want of food and coals.
If I got the pay increase of £1 an hour, it would mean I could stay at home an hour longer on a morning, so I wouldn't need to leave the house till 5:30 a.m. instead of 4:30 a.m, which would give me much better quality of life.
We know not what to do, but with your kind assistance we will stand the struggle through. When minds once stood into their graves, they sink the
A massive difference to me. What it means is I don't have to go and find 2 extra hours of overtime to make up for a decent wage. And I now live, not exist.
The wounds that scar this group and ground, no manifesto can heal. But now they close our libraries, they centers and
a minimum wage just covers bills. It'll just cover the basic essentials, you know, as the flyer says, just to exist. You know what I mean? I find as if it would make being paid the living wage would make the worry off your shoulders, would make you worry less about bills and make you worry less about being able to afford that essential food that you might not have been able to afford before. It make you know, support a family. You know, and basically on minimum wage, if someone's wanting to progress for a family, you couldn't on a minimum wage job. You couldn't support. A living wage job would allow you to support a family, hopefully in the future.
1 in 3 bands go to school without a morning meal. The young are stranded, stagnant in this dead economy. Live hand to mouth with dwindling dreams of university.
The reason we decided to become a living wage accredited employer is because we work in an area where there's a lot of disadvantage. We know that a lot of people are not on a living wage or are unwaged, and we decided that we work with communities to help them to improve their life chances, to improve their economic standard of living, their education, all of those sort of things. And we couldn't really do that without having a conscience and thinking it's important to pay people a really good living wage. The reason we went for accreditation, you know, so one side of it is we want to pay people a fair wage, but the reason we went for accreditation was that we think that it's really important that other people get the message. And the living wage campaign, you know, it costs money to run, so the very small fee that you pay to become accredited is well worthwhile. And once they're accredited, you can put you know, leaflets, and they have a plaque saying that. So it's a discussion point when people come into the building. We can explain why. We've already started talking to a company that we hire crash workers off, and we're talking to them about how they may be able to start paying a living wage. So overall, I just hope it grows and more people get a wage that, you know, helps them to have a decent standard of living.
Bow beneath the tide of privatization advancing still, smothering every side. In winter homes the old lie weary